Sit at home is dead and buried. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Welcome back to Barabas Gist, my people. If na today na the day wey dey come across this wonderful channel, no forget to give us a follow and follow this page. Click on this page, you will see a watch where you can go direct to our YouTube and subscribe also. Wetin the matter wey we carry come today na be Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor interview with Arise TV. Wey him talk so many things. He say say Mazi Nnamdi talk say sit at home, he don die and they don bury am. He come talk again so many things. Come say Samuel Ekpa dey for Finland, dey join with him pikin. Why sit at home dey go on for Southeast? But he get some question wey Arise TV ask am, wey be say I want me answer that place, and which I will play you the video, the full video, make you watch. They ask am, wetin you dey do now wey be say wey go make Nnamdi come outside? He say they get court case on next coming month. Say the court case wey they get, say Nnamdi the court don already say make they release am. So but they wan go still come let them say make they release am unconditionally. However, my people, na so we see the matter. We go watch the video together and we will come back and talk about am. Watch the full video to the end.
Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you for joining us, Ifeanyi.
Thank you so much for having me on your program.
Good to see you. Okay, looks like the people
guys
have
listen very well.
Of the
watch this order. From beginning to
yet
end.
Again, IPOB is saying it's not ready to disband its militant arm, ESN. What exactly did everyone
We're going to watch it from the beginning
the issue of,
to end, so that we understand
ESN,
everything.
I may not be able to comment on it because they have a spokesperson that will probably entertain such.
Not powerful.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
so I may have to limit myself to the level, to the compliance with directives given by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, but with the look of things, what we're seeing in the states covered, looks like they have been tired of it already, and then the governors and the local security agencies are cooperating with them.
No, let me just emphasize this. The sit at home is there today because of his handwritten notes.
Because of his
handwritten
notes.
Few weeks back. Before now, people has been deceived by misinformation, deliberate falsehood being pushed around by someone who sits in comfort of his room from Finland to be deceiving our people. Of course, Nnamdi can never sanction sit at home from inception. And that position was made known to the world by the Global Peaceful Movement, which IPOB represents it. So, but because of the criminal elements, active criminal elements in Southeast, which did not receive enough attention by security agents. So IPOB has severally denounced those people who have no affiliation whatsoever with Nnamdi Kanu, and now they're not working with him, they're not working for him, they're not actually pushing for his release.
Watch from beginning to end.
They're executing their own criminal agenda.
Your own opinion.
So, but with this handwritten note, which was made public few weeks back, people became convinced that now it has come to the end of this rascality and criminality. So that will tell you, that simply means that if Nnamdi Kanu will issue a handwritten note ordering total cancellation of sit at home in the entire Southeast from solidly confirming where he's been detained at the DSS consult today, that means if he has been released in line with the judgment of the Court of Appeal, there will be total peace in the Southeast. And of course, you are aware that flyers are being distributed across the Southeast today, and people are being encouraged to come out and also go about their normal businesses.
Guys, are you aware of this flyer that's been going on?
So
have you seen the flyer?
Is dead. Let me know. Buried in the entire Southeast.
I mean, that's you quoting Nnamdi Kanu, who actually made that statement a few days ago that the sit at home in the Southeast is dead and buried. Now that there seems to be progress being made in that direction, what is the next line of action now to get Nnamdi Kanu released? I mean, you just mentioned that look, what confidence
this is where I want you to listen very well. Listen.
That if Nnamdi Kanu is released, that peace indeed will return to the Southeast.
Okay, let me just kind of make a clarification from scenario playing out now.
So here is the reply issued Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor
from DSS dungeon where he's being detained, and that order is being obeyed in the entire Southeast today. That tells you simply that whosoever is frustrating, preventing his release, or who is refusing him to be released in line with the law of court, are those who are encouraging this rascality, criminality, and violence going on in the entire Southeast. Because our people likes him, and they listen to him. So if he's out now today, that will bring a total peace to the entire Southeast. And we're not asking for much. What we're asking the federal government to do is just simply to obey the
this is what the people are saying. Once it's released,
that's all, because they have been discharged by the judgment of the Court of Appeal delivered on the 13th of October 2022. Then they appeal against that judgment, which is now coming up for hearing on September 14th. So today there is no order of court legitimizing his continued detention in the custody of the SDSS. So we are going back to Supreme Court on 14th of September. What we are asking the federal government to do, in simple wisdom, obey the court, the judgment of the court of Court of Appeal, their own court. That's all. Okay. And what is playing out now has shown that if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, because our people loves him,
right?
Then that will bring the total peace to the Southeast.
Yeah. In that case, recall that it's not this current administration that detained him. If you're saying the federal government should obey the court order, that's an order. But then, what briefing have you had with the current?
It's continuing.
I know that. Yeah, just hold on. I know that. But then, but some would say that you need the current administration. You need to give the current administration some time to settle in and then get proper briefing. Have you had a round table with the current administration?
But let me just say this. You see, we are talking about respect to rule of law and order of court. Yeah. We have gone beyond certain stage now. We are at the stage where the Court of Appeal, Court of Intermediate Jurisdiction, has made a pronouncement. It's not an order, it's a judgment of the Court of Appeal.
Their court have
so the government will respect that order. Now, as it stands
simple,
today, there is no charge today pending against him in any court in Nigeria. And that judgment said, do not charge him before any court. He cannot be charged before any court on any offense, any indictment whatsoever. Release him unconditionally. That's what the judgment of the Court of Appeal says. It's not my own judgment. It's the Court of Appeal that wrote it. And it's a unanimous judgment. So are you telling me that you're going to set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal and go into a roundtable discussion with the federal government? What I'm asking the government to do is to obey their own court order and court judgment. That's all. So I've gone beyond this because there's no charge against him today.
Right. Okay, apparently there's been the issue of access to Nnamdi Kanu's, his physicians, gaining access and
listen about this particular side,
his
very
health,
important
status and all of that. Tell us about that. Has he, the doctors, have they been granted access to Nnamdi Kanu now? What exactly is his state of health?
You're aware that it's a matter of common knowledge on 20th of July. That was last month. Court delivered a landmark judgment, Honorable Justice Binta Nyako, directing the SSS to allow him access to his medical doctors and also avail him of medical records. So in this case, the court said he will visit his medical doctors outside the facility of the SSS and also have interface and medical examination. They substantially comply because at least as it stands today, he has had access to one of the doctors recommended by him by his wife. Okay. So remaining the second person, which I believe in the next couple of days.
Are you hearing? One doctor visited, then so the next one. They are waiting for the next one to come.
They are yet to avail him of the medical records, which the court directed him to give to him. So we believe that within
why exactly is that? Are you finding out exactly why the DSS is holding on to those records?
No, we keep on reminding them, and we don't know why.
Very important question.
And formal notification to that effect, communication has been established, has been sent across to them by Professor Michael Zeko Medley Council. So, and we're expecting compliance anyone from them, because today I also reminded them about the necessity to comply with this directive of the court judgment. So, and also the need for him to take further steps, which I may not be able to make public at this platform. So, but we are believing at least substantially comply, and we're taking further steps to ensure that they also allow him access to the second person, which will happen any month from now. Yeah. So, but because we had an issue with them before now, This was an order made by court sometime 2021, and they refused to obey it because court said he must have access to 3 persons at a go, which include his medical doctor. So, and his medical doctor came sometime in October 2021 to see him, and 22 to see him, and they refused him access, Dr. Ifeanyi before he traveled. So, and the portion to which we now went to court to seek for order of commandment.
So maybe
and,
is that doctor that
the court granted us leave to proceed,
and
afterwards,
run away from Nigeria.
a judgment was delivered in an application duly moved by our lead counsel, Professor Michael Zekom SAN. So, and on 20th of July 2023, the judgment was delivered, and that has been served on the SSS, expecting that, and they before then they've started making arrangement to comply, but immediately the court judgment was served on them, they complied. So, and we're expecting full compliance as time progresses. So, but it's important for me to correct, using this platform to correct, because
yes, go ahead.
Because there are a lot of misinformation out there that for us to let's correct this misinformation. Before now, hitherto,
he's talking about
to make clear
Simon
that
Ekpa.
the criminal elements who have been hitherto enforcing the statute in that it has no any form of affiliation with IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu, and they are not working for him. They are working for someone who goes to work on Mondays, and whose child he had with Finnish lady also goes to court on Monday, goes to school on Monday. But in Igbo land, the children of our children do not go to court on Monday.
You seem to be reluctant to mention this name. Are you talking about Simon Ekpa?
I'm talking about, of course.
Okay, now on the heels of that, as we round off, in a few seconds, the current administration has vowed to keep to the rule of law. In case he gets released, obeying the court order, if Nnamdi Kanu gets released, how is it then going to go about pursuing his agenda of liberation of his region?
The fact is that remains that Nnamdi Kanu has to be engaged, and that step has not been taken by federal government.
Engaged in what sense?
I mean, in politically engaged, in discussing actually what led to what he's doing. But he's still within his right and right of the global peace movement of IPOB to agite for their right. It's a stand laws. It's a stand right, as clearly provided and protected under the Constitution. So, because it's a right to self-determination, which they've been exercising. So, if federal government actually wants to engage them and discuss with them and find out what is happening, they have the right to do that. But since that inception of this movement, federal government has never deemed it fit to engage in Nnamdi Kanu. But what they are doing is to arrest him, put him in cell, get him out, make effort to kill him. Of course, they are aware of what happened on September 14, 2017, when they invaded his premises on 14 September, and when he was preparing to come to court on 11th of October that same year, and over 28% was killed in an attempt to kill him. So is that how to go about it?
Is there a chance that Nnamdi Kanu may be willing to, change from this, the desire to want a Biafra, the desire for a Biafra nation? Is he willing to
the Biafran,
step down on that?
The Biafra project is a divine project, and a project being operated within the ambits of law, and it's a non-violent project. So I don't think anybody will kill that idea whatsoever. But the modalities and other things can discuss with federal government. So it's an idea that has come to stay.
So this is one thing So my people, welcome back. As we have heard everything Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said in this particular video concerning the sit at home and the legal process of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So my people, this video, now may you watch am very well and also contribute in this video. What do you think? Do you agree of what Ifeanyi Ejiofor is saying here, or do you disagree with him? Leave your comment respectfully. So guys, you have seen it today, and so we hear them, and so we carry am come they give my people. No say my own here now to they bring up that as it they happen, they bring them, they show you. So thank you for watching, and let's talk in comment section about this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, very important.